What's going on, guys? Zap here, and I'm going to be playing a little bit of Killzone 3, the campaign mode for you guys. And what sets this Killzone 3 video apart from the other ones I've uploaded, aside from the fact that this is single player in the past or multiplayer, is the fact that I'm using the motion controls. Now, a lot of you guys might be wondering, why are you using the motion controls and not the analog sticks? Well, the reason being is because I want to talk to you guys today about gaming gimmicks and gimmicks in gaming in general, from the days when I was younger up until now, and how I feel they've impacted video games today. First off, a brief history lesson from my perspective. My earliest memories of using a gaming gimmick started with the NES, with the light gun, playing Duck Hunt, Gotcha, and stuff like that. And then they kind of just, evolved with the light gun arcade games such as Area 51 and what the fuck? Area 51, House of the Dead, Time Crisis, Silent Scope. And then even then they had the motion control games that you could use a motorcycle with, and stuff like that. And the Starfighters, TIE Fighter video game that was in the arcade, stuff like that. So gaming gimmicks and stuff like this, they're not new to gaming, but they seem to be becoming a more involved part of gaming these days. And you've got consoles that are basing their whole design around, get your eyes gouged out. You got consoles like the Wii and the upcoming Wii U that are basing their whole marketing strategy on this interaction with the person. And I didn't really think too much of it until the Kinect came out. Once the Kinect came out, I was just kind of like, yeah, this shit is kind of getting really out of hand. The whole it went from not having to have a peripheral device to just being, put this camera on your TV and let it watch you and do all this other shit. It's just like, whoa, like this is getting really crazy. And then, on top of that, I've seen in many instances, especially with Killzone and a few other games, that these motion controls don't even fucking matter for the most part. The PS3 has a built-in motion sensor. For those of you guys who aren't aware, the PS3 has a built-in motion sensor. It senses complete 6-axis motion in it. So in a game like Killzone 3, where you have to plant C4 on a wall, or you have to turn a valve, you kind of have to push buttons on the controller and then rotate as if you're turning a valve yourself with your own hands. And it just seems very, very tacked on, very cheesy, and not really needed. But thankfully, the PS3 controllers all come standard with it, so you don't really have to go out and go out of your way to buy these extra peripherals and do all this stuff. But they've also got these little add-ons, like the little assault rifle type gun where you put your motion controls in and you can hold it that way. And the Wii has a little steering wheel and shit like that. And the Kinect, I'll give it that. The Kinect is set up so that you don't need any extra peripherals. It's just you and the damn camera. I'll give it that. But overall, the Kinect's selection of games isn't really all that great. So I really don't see too much of a plus, aside from the fact that you don't have to go out and buy extras for the Kinect. But overall, man, I think this whole motion control thing and this whole even 3D gaming, oh my god, like 3D TVs aren't really that prevalent right now in households. I mean, a lot of people don't even go watch 3D movies because it fucks with their eyesight. So what makes you think these people are going to want to invest in a 3D TV? All right. And the fact that these handhelds have 3D in them, and these TVs are having 3D in them, and these people are basing their games around it like it's a big deal. It's is kind of stupid to me. Like I really don't see the well, I see the appeal. You know, some people might be into that, but for the average gamer, all they really want to do is just play their fucking games. You know, just come as they are. Give me a controller in my hand, and let's do work on the sticks. You know what I mean? And they don't want to have to do all this flailing around like a complete idiot. But you know, stuff like that appeals to the casual audience, and it makes them feel more connected to the game. And I guess it eliminates some of the difficulty in gaming, because I know for my grandmother, or you know, anyone else who might be a little bit older or not as experienced in gaming, they might be baffled by the number of controller buttons that are on the pad. You know, you got your 4 face buttons, a D-pad, 2 analog sticks, and 2 bumpers and 2 triggers. That can overwhelm some people who aren't really too big on gaming. So you know, just simply having to flail your arms in front of a camera, or you know, swing a peripheral controller as if it were a golf club, just might be the ticket for some of these people. And you know what? Stuff like that is the reason why the Nintendo Wii sold so much. Plain and simple. But overall, me as a gamer who's been playing games for many years, I don't really see a point in making motion controls that big a part of your console's design, and having to implement it in just about every game coming out. As a matter of fact, I believe Mass Effect 3 is going to be supporting motion controls to an extent. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about motion controls and gimmicky controls and stuff like that these days. It's a pretty short and sweet video, I know, but yeah. I got some new gameplay coming up for you guys. It's Twisted Metal. I downloaded the demo on PS3. I'm going to be showcasing some of that gameplay for you guys. And of course, you know, I got that Gears and Mortal Kombat. And don't forget, this Friday's chat room is going to be on Xbox 360. It's going to be called Zappa, obviously. So I'll see you guys then. Until then, peace out.